You know what? Screw that. Let's just jump on to talking about DC because David Zaslav once again said later this year, we're going to find out the full scope of Gunn's and Peter Safran's 10-year plan. And then James Gunn did actually reply to that saying, well, yeah, they just haven't figured out how they're going to announce it. He was replying to people asking if it's going to be like a conference or a press release or whatever. And he was like, well, is there more options? So
Technically, yeah, there.
I think they're honestly going to do a rollout across multiple things. It's like, hey, Variety, here's an exclusive. Hey, San Diego, here's exclusive. Hey, DC investors call. Spread it out to kind of boost talk every time.
Well, it really just depends on if they're really in on this money-saving spree that they are.
Yeah.
If they are saving money, then all points to them just doing a stream.
Mm-hmm.
I say, can we just get what we had last time?
What,
right?
The DC Dome thing?
No, when Gunn announced the first 5 movies or whatever, just that little.
You mean just sitting in a little dark room?
Yeah, just do that. It's
just a small YouTube video. Yeah, this is what we have.
Yeah,
it wasn't anything big, and it wasn't standing on stage and showing PNGs to 5,000 people, but it had a bit more personal feel to it. So just upload, just do that again.
I am actually in agreement with you. Like, what I would like is bring back. Now, only bring back the name DC Fandom, right? Just bring that back. Have James Gunn do a yearly, here's the status update of everything. And in it, they can also be like, hey, here's the DCEU. Here's the next couple of things. Check out this first look poster, this behind the scenes image. Hey, here's a look at Superman. And now, here's
Wonder Woman, the game.
Right. And here's this game. Here's this Elseworld film. Here's the first look at the Batman Part 2 or whatever. You can condense it all into a 25-minute video, just like when Disney kicked off Disney Plus. Remember that conference they had where it was like a 3-hour video? Yeah. Do that for DC with 20 minutes and you're good,
Hopefully it doesn't devolve into what happened. Was it last year where it was just tweets?
Yeah. Yeah. I like that at least we know we're getting announcements this year, which tells me that at least they're committed to something.
Well, they have to announce something, right? They got to piss off Stephen Amell a bit more.
That's true.
Mister, why aren't they making anything? No, forget there was a strike. Why weren't they're just talking? It's like, shut up, Amell.
You're not Green Arrow anymore. Why should it matter to you?
Hey, Amell.
Now stab, you're barely an actor. No.
I was going to say, it took an average episode of Arrow 2 weeks to get written, 8 days to shoot, and 4 weeks of post-production. And it showed. So that's why. Films are different, come on.
And he'll never know that.
I don't know. Isn't he producing stuff for Netflix or something?
He's producing it, but that's
not... isn't it like he's with his cousin or something?
Yeah. Robbie Amell.
Yeah, it's all band movies.
Yeah. I mean, it's something, I suppose, but
you'll get lost in the shuffle on Netflix. No.
Yeah. Well, looking at the whole bigger picture here, I like that DC is at least planning forward, unlike many others. At least they seem
like Marvel apparently in the minute. No.
Yeah, Marvel's a bit scrambly, just like Sony.
I just wanted to know about the animation and video game side. And how it's all going to tie into the overall overarching 10-year plan.
I'd imagine with the video games, after Suicide Squad's only got less than 500 people playing it right now.
That's Elseworlds. That don't matter. That's Elseworlds. That don't matter.
Yeah, I don't think WB Games is going to survive.
Well, why can't they say that's Elseworlds for Peacemaker since only Dalton and 4 other people watched the entire show? Nobody made it past 2 episodes, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Nobody.
It's just they're probably gonna play close to the vest, but I just really want to know how is this all going to work? Because potentially you probably just have to do self-contained stories or be a prequel story.
Yeah.
I think the safe bet is you go prequel.
Yeah. Easily. I mean, not a bad idea, right? Like, but
It's just
conceptually, it's gonna take time, and you got to slot it in right. So you would kind of have to do prequels and or major side story that has no effect on anything. So, like, you brought up Stephen Amell, Green Arrow. I
mhm.
mean, if Green Arrow isn't gonna have a project, make a game. Like, it's
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but then he probably complained saying how is he not the VA for it.
But then
ah,
they also want to sell copies, and I don't think a Green Arrow game is going to be that big of a hit.
2D side scroller, 16-bit. There we go.
Make it with AI, you're fine.
Enter into ChatGPT. Make me a Green Arrow side scroller. Oh, I don't know. Look, whatever happens, we'll talk about it soon. There's nothing more to say about this, really. So we'll be back to talk more about DC's universe soonish.